了解。いくぜ。入るぞ。おお。
My review of the Mazinkaiser high grade 1 in 144 scale Infinitism. As you can see here, this guy is a model kit, obviously, and he is pretty awesome. I mean, it's one of my favorite model kits in my collection, and I do have master grade Gundams, and this guy to me is just wow. It's been a long time coming, that is for sure. And I really love the colors. It hasn't been painted by the way, it has only been panel line. I do plan on adding a little bit of paint to it, but man, yeah, I like I said, I really love this guy. What else? You know, you can't go wrong with Mazinkaiser. He is just an iconic super robot, you know, from Super Robot Wars F. That's when it was created to compete with Shin Getter Robo. But man, it's just I'm still in awe, honestly, after having it all this time. It's just one of those super robots that you see and you're like, man, I can't believe I have this thing. Honestly, if I have a Chungoki or one of the other ones, the wow factor would be a lot bigger, but man, I'm just happy to have this one, obviously. So I had some audio issues the first time I uploaded this video, and sorry about that. I don't know what happened there. Should have been possible for something like that to happen. So now this is a newer version, a fixed version. So I hope you guys enjoy. So let's dive straight in. So as you can see, he is mostly black with some gold and of course silver, and the red pieces for the chest and the Kaiser powder, as you can see there. Like I said, I haven't painted mine besides doing the obviously panel lining work, but as you see there is mostly black. He just has a lot of black color with a little bit of gold. Now I do love the design, even from the sides. I mean, he still looks pretty badass, and you can see where the gold actually shines. And on the shoulders there's actually a little bit of red. There's a red translucent crystal, even you can't see it there, but it's still there, and that's a really nice touch that they went with the translucent pieces. Now the back, I just love the back of the legs, look great. The rest of the back, it doesn't have anything that special on it, you know, it's just that. And let's check out the articulation. So as you can see here, the arm is gonna move about this much, and it can rotate through 360, and you can also go up 90 here. Now it can go all the way around like I said, but just the shoulder pieces. Now that flap there opens up, which is nice, just goes up and down, as you can see there. Now the legs go about this much, but if you actually pull them down, it can go even more. Now knee articulation is that much, the feet can go up and down. So in terms of articulation, this guy needs a little bit more, especially here in the abs. I wish they would have added some ab crunch. The head is pretty nice, it rotates all the way around, up, down, left, right. There's no problems here with that, but like I said, a little bit more articulation would have been a lot better. So let's check out some poses. So take it away, Kabuto Koji.
Kaiser Blade!
So as you guys saw there, some really cool poses that you can do with it, especially this one here. Yes, that is straight from the Dark General when he fired his Turbo Smasher punch with the swords. I mean, that still looks awesome. Now those fire effect parts are actually pretty darn big, honestly, as you can see there. They're as big as the arms basically, and you're gonna need some action base for them. But one of my favorite poses with the swords is, you know, just having him standing there with them. He just looks so badass. I cannot wait to paint them gold and silver, metallic colors. That is gonna be so awesome. So the final Kaiser Blade, I love this sword. It's just so big, so freaking huge, but it's awesome because you can just, you know, it was in the OVA, in the final episode. It's his ultimate weapon, of course, but it's not in the Dark General. I know that the other blades are supposed to be the same blade, just in a different format, but he still looks awesome. Now the bad thing is that you can't pull it out of the chest because it doesn't have the articulation for it. I wish it did, honestly. Here you can see all three blades together. As you can see, they're a shiny gold color, but not really that gold, and they all have the crystals. And as you can see, the C symbol is actually on both sides of the final Kaiser Blade. And man, I just love the way they look, and I'm glad he came with all three of them, because that would have been a really shitty situation when you got it and only come with maybe the two Kaisers or only the final Kaiser Blade. So the Kaiser powder, as you can see there, looking pretty nice. All I did here was just add panel lining, add the stickers, and that's pretty much it for it. It looks so awesome all by itself. And here's the other version that actually connects to the head. So yeah, not much. It's a really nice addition that you get both of them, that is for sure. So the Kaiser Scrander, I love this thing because it's freaking huge, it's red, it's the final piece of Mazinkaiser's arsenal basically. I just love this thing. Seeing Mazinkaiser without it, to me, he looks a little bit weird, but with it on, it just feels so great, man. So big, it's like holding a big baby, honestly. It just looks so amazing, and I'm so happy with it, honestly, guys. And here's the baby. Yeah, this guy, with everything on, he just looks so fucking awesome. I mean, that is Mazinkaiser with the wings and everything. That's how he should look. And as you can see there, it just adds so much to it that, man, check it out. Even the wings have articulation, which I really love. And this is how I like to display him. The wings completely out. He just looks so freaking menacing like that. It's such a badass piece. Now, he is gonna wiggle around a little bit, but don't worry, he's not gonna fall because of the action base. Even with it not on the action base, he's gonna stand very well. No problems whatsoever with the weight. You can counter it pretty easily. I just love having him up in the action base. It's just how I prefer to have him, you know, in the air, looking menacing. You know, this guy's supposed to be or a god or a devil in between. And of course, the Scrander Boomerang. And it's pretty awesome that you can actually kind of recreate it. It's not 100%, as you can see here. He can't actually hold it. I think for that would need a taller action base, you know, to get it in the hand. But still, pretty darn close. Not gonna complain. And like I told you guys, I love to display it like this. This is my preferred way to display it. Of course, with the sword, you can do a couple more dynamic poses with it in the air. And man, just having it with the Kaiser Blade, you can see how freaking huge this guy is. It's just, the blade is huge, the wings are huge, and this is my favorite pose here. It's very Wayne Zero-like, you know, and it's very, you know, it shows that path, or being a god or being a devil, being in between. And that's what I really love about this guy, that he can go either way. I hope one day we get a Mazinkaiser series, you know, apart from the one we already have. There's 7 episodes, and the little OVA that is 57 minutes long. I hope we get something else because I really want to see more of this guy, honestly. And if you haven't read the Shin-Getter Robo and Mazinkaiser manga, I suggest you do. It's pretty cool. Now, comparison time. As you can see here, all of the Mazinkaisers Infinity and Infinitisms together. Yes, as you can see here, we have Mazinkaiser, we have Great Mazinger, Mazinger Z, Grandizer. All of these together are pretty awesome. Now, the only thing that a lot of people don't like about these is that they're not to scale. Grandizer should be way taller than Mazinkaiser. Mazinkaiser should be taller than Great, and Great and C are perfect, by the way. But yeah, that's how it should be. But I just love having them all together. When this line was announced, I was like, oh, okay, I don't have any super robots, so I'm going all in. So I have all of them that are available right now, except for the gold ones, black and gold ones. It's just that those are premium Bandai. I don't really care much about those. But as you can see here, they all share parts, like the abs from Great are the same for Kaiser, and the ones for C are the same for Grandizer. So they do share parts and all that, and I can see how people don't like that, but honestly it doesn't bother me, because when you build model kits, even in Bandai model kits, you see parts that are from other model kits and newer model kits, and that's how it works, you know. That's how they save money. If they can make one part that fits 3 or 4 model kits, they're gonna go with that instead of making a new one if the model kit doesn't need it, honestly. I'm so happy here with all these. I'll definitely be making review of all of them, and like I said, it's just so surreal having these guys here. It's like I open the door to my room and I'm like, see them there, and I'm like, damn, do I really have these guys? I just cannot believe it. Like I said, the only thing that would blow me even more would be if I had the Soul Chungoki ones or the Hagane Works ones. That would be pretty mind-blowing. So, some final thoughts here. I really love this model kit. Like I said, the articulation is where the problem lies. I wish the arms were a little bit more articulate. I wish the legs had more articulation. The abs, it really needs an ab crunch. I would love to see a newer version of this guy with some updated articulation. That would be pretty awesome. Sadly, it looks like they're gonna be doing that, but for the 160 scale, which I don't think that's gonna catch on. I mean, they're only doing Mazinger Z Infinity, and the thing is that is, you know, the same size as Perfect Grade, around the same price. So yeah, I don't think they're gonna make Great and Mazinkaiser and the rest of them. I mean, it's just the hard thing about super robots is that these super robots, some of them are so huge that, like, let's say what you're seeing here basically is the same size as a Master Grade Gundam. I'm comparing that to my Gundam Alex 2.0. So in actuality, Mazinkaiser should be so much taller than Gundam Alex would just be to his knees, honestly. But doesn't bother me. Do I wish that there was something like that? Yes, I do, but you know, that is gonna be expensive, and Bandai, like I said, they're only making, up till now, they're only making C, so we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll see more of that, but man, maybe a 2.0 version of these guys would be awesome down the line somewhere. But the ones that I really want to see here is Mazinkaiser SKL. I would love to see Aphrodite. Mazinkaiser Zero, of course, that would be pretty awesome. Energizer C would be great, which I lovely call Energizer C. Another one that I really want to see, that a lot of people want to see, a lot of people have a lot of hope for this one in the Infinitism line, and is Getter Robo, Shin-Getter Robo. I would love to see all of the Getter Robots getting this treatment, but that is something that we have to wait and see. That is something that we don't know about. We just have to wait. Hopefully one day it happens, but until now it's not happening. So yeah, like I said, I just love this market. I just cannot, you know, besides the articulation, I really cannot hate it because I can get in the poses that I want to get him in. But if you guys want a recommendation from me, if you don't have any and you think the certain gold keys and the Hagane works are just way too expensive, then go with this one. I'm pretty sure you can find it. I got it new from Hobby in Japan for 48, and he normally goes around for 50 or 55, around that price range. Try to find him cheap and just spice it up a little bit. Honestly, I'm getting some cool metallic paint soon, so I'll be, you know, painting him up a little bit. I don't know how far I'm gonna go. Maybe I'll just paint the gold parts. Just let me know, guys. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time.
やったぜみんな敵取ったぞ
Hey Koto Koji, what should be the next review? Got any ideas?